Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there on the members area. It's Russ here from Porky's Corner. Hope you're all well. Tuesday morning. Still stuck in the prison. Car keys took off me. Dog barking at people walking by. It's a crap existence, isn't it? But it's all character building and you make most of it, don't we? Now, I noticed that Barry Hearn did an interview regarding purse bids and Tyson Fury, and I just want to touch on a few things that Barry said. Can't reach it. I just have to try and remember what I said. We're going on about purse bids and how it's best for Dylan White to go for a purse bid and he'll get his true worth and all that rubbish. And this is how I look at it, right? Matchroom don't win purse bids, do they? So they're not in control, they're control freaks. Everybody knows that they've never beat Frank Warren in a purse bid. They never won purse bid for Dylan White against Pulev. He didn't win that. I don't think purse bids is the way to go because Dylan's only going to get, is it a 20%, 25%, depending on which organisation it is. We're talking WBC, aren't we? You know that? Iron and scrap, iron and scrap. I never used to do that when I did it. I had body shops. They had it all piled up for me. Used to go around and collect it all. Yeah. Then wait in and go score. Right, purse bids. When it goes to purse bids, you get a set fee, don't you? But I think there's something amiss with Matchroom saying, we want it to go to purse bids. We want it to go to purse bids. They don't want it to go to purse bids, but they're not calling the shots, are they? It's not like Frotch and Groves where they negotiated. Frotch were champion and Eddie were in driving seat. They don't want purse bids. They don't want somebody else coming in a pitching event. So there's a lot of bluff and counter bluff going on. But Barry Hearn has been OPM for years, other people's money. But let's see them use their own money. I mean, we've just seen how they were crying about losing 200 grand on that show at weekend on O2. They haven't lost 200 grand on that show. What happens is when a promoter loses money on a show, and usually they do that all the time, what they do, they offset it against tax. Barry Hearn's what youngest chartered accountant in the early 70s in country. So he'll know everything about losing money. So I can assure you, they didn't lose on that show. They might not have made on it, but they didn't lose on it. So Eddie, get your violins put back in closet, mate. Stop complaining. All right. If Dylan White fights Tyson Fury, he's an underdog. He'll take what's given to him, but stop going on about you want it to go to purse bids. You don't want it to go to purse bids at all. So if it goes to purse bids and it's a low bid, what are you going to do? And it's somebody else who wins it, but it's higher than yours, but your bid, but it's still a low bid. Come on. You didn't go out to bat for Dylan White with Pulev fight, did you? You had to step in and fight him. Now the bid was $1.6 million that won it. 1.6 million. You got $400,000. But point I want to make is Eddie Hearn's bid were way lower than that, way lower. But yet he was supposed to have had $1 billion war chest. Do you know what I mean? He never went into bat for James DeGale with Durrell fight, did he? DeGale had to go out to America. Look, these people are accountants by name, accountants by nature. It's not rocket science, is it? It's not rocket science, but they don't win purse bids. I bet they've not won 10 purse bids in 35 years of being promoters. Not 10 purse bids. If somebody can tell me a big fight that they won a purse bid on, send it into my channel, porkycorner@mail.com, because I'm telling you, they've never won a big purse bid. Never. Never, ever. You don't win purse bids. You don't win them. But getting on to something else Barry mentioned. He said Tyson Fury is the number one. He's the main man. Joshua got game plan wrong and all that. Yeah, well, they've got to say that, haven't they? They've got to suck up to Fury because he's got one fight deal left. They'd love to take Fury. They'd love to have him on board, Tyson Fury, because he's got a great story, hasn't he? They love that. But also, see how Barry Hearn changed his tune from that radio phone that he had with Frank Warren a couple of years ago, where they were going on about 60-40. Well, now he'll take 40%. They're there now with begging bowl like Oliver Twist. Please, sir, more. Usyk beats Joshua in a rematch. Where do they go then? Fight Dylan White? Fight Fury? They'll probably go for Fury after that. The Dylan White fight's always going to be there. They don't need a belt because there's intense beef. If they could milk 2 fights out the Fury situation, all good and well, but why do they need 2 fights out that? Why do they even need a rematch with Usyk? Because he beat him conclusively, didn't he, Usyk? Anthony Joshua's most protected fighter that they've ever had. He's protected like Chris Eubank, where Chris Eubank Sr. He was a protected fighter when he was with them. 19 world title wins. But only 4 of them had ever won a world title. So who were the other 15? There were no box rec in them days, were there? And you could say the same about Joshua, couldn't you, really? He had all them pay-per-views. He had 12 pay-per-views. But only 5 of them were former or current world champions. So who are the 7? You know, your Molinas, your Brazils, you know, your Dylan Whites, that would pay-per-view, wasn't it? Pulev. People like that. You know what I mean? So in my opinion, all this that they wanted to go to purse bids was rubbish, and they want Fury. They're begging for that Fury fight. Begging. They don't want that to slip away. There's too much time and effort gone into that fight. But they've upset a lot of people. Eddie's got a big mouth. They could get frozen out after Usyk's fight. But why don't they just flog Joshua to death? Because that's what will happen. So, thank you. Is that what one of them sachets? Yeah.
Yeah.
Doctor sent me a prescript for Complan. Because I'm 154 pounds and a half. I'm just a touch over 11 stone. So he sent this up. Said you need some Complan. I've got all that diet whey stuff, and I am. Max came down to see me and he fetched me a big tub of whey powder and this other drink that worked like a diet caramel powder. So I was all right for it, but he said try this for a week. So I'm on this Complan stuff. But now Joshua, they'll flog him to death. They will flog him to death after Usyk deals with him. They'll throw him in with Fury. throw him in with Wilder, throw him in with White. I mean, there could be Usyk, 1 fight, 2 with Fury, 2 with Wilder, a Dylan White, 6. There could be another 10 fights for Matchroom with Anthony Joshua, 10 more fights. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. It's not bad, that. Not bad at all. It's nice to get something in your tongue, isn't it? So I've just been watching some videos that people have been putting together while I've been in Turkey. Really funny they were. Keep them coming. I love a bit of banter. But yeah, that's about it really. I like to think we've covered the purse bid situation. They don't want it to go to purse bid, but they're not in driving seat, are they? So, and whatever bids are discussed between Fury's team and White's team, they'll never be able to agree, because there's that much bad blood in there, and that's why fights are not happening. I don't blame the fighters really, you know, Tyson, Joshua, Wilder, White, and all them. I blame the people around them. I've come to a conclusion that fights don't happen because of people have got agendas, and that's what's killing the sport. That's my opinion anyway. So, all right, I hope everybody's Tuesday's going okay. This is the second members video you're going to get. You're going to get 19 this month of these, and 26 YouTube. So just added it up. So we've got a long month ahead of us, and hopefully at the end of this month, I'll be out of this prison and I've got my car keys and my car back, and I'll be all right. Okay. So peace out. Oh, Carl Wright, I ain't got your number. I don't know what's happened. Can you email me, Carl? Okay. All right. Peace out.